Hello Defiers, it's Monday and welcome back to another episode of Temple Trackers, the series where we challenge our players to do a themed build. We compile our top 3, our favorite builds, and I bring in a dev, we tour them together, and we decide on our favorite for that challenge, the best build of the bunch. For this episode of Temple Trackers, we asked you guys to build a forbidden labyrinth. The brief for that was to build a maze wherein dangers and treasures await. Some other specific criteria that we called out was to incorporate a form of danger within the labyrinth. For example, it could be water, enemies, non-functional or conceptual threats. We asked you to have a reward within or at the exit of the labyrinth, depending on where your players would start, and bonus points for multiple entry points. So thank you to everyone that submitted to this challenge. We always really enjoy watching them. We hope you continue to participate with us. And now we're gonna hop into our top 3 with our audio director, Nathan. Can you say hi, Nathan?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Nathan is our audio director, and makes pretty much all the sounds in the game, or all of them, himself. So if you love the sound design in our game, you have Nathan to thank. I'm gonna start playing these for you. This first one is from Motion Madmoth, and I believe it's called the Scouring Sands Labyrinth of Athena. Motion Madmoth's build was made in the desert, so that gives it its own unique feeling, and it has the 2 separate entrances, which was listed as sort of a bonus points. Because it's in the desert, it's nice where we have the golem here to be a real obstacle.
Well, I like the fact that the golem is moving around in there, and you've got to watch out for him.
Mm-hmm. It makes it harder for you to find your way out and find the treasure within. And I think one of the things I like about it during the day is the fences at the top, because they have these really cool light rays. They've done this thing where they put the taxidermy animals to sort of indicate some danger you might see.
And how the doors are hidden pretty good. You really have to look for them, which is pretty neat.
This is the exit. This is probably my favorite part of this build, is they spent a lot of time making this really cool exit.
Feels pretty rewarding to get to that final room, which is pretty neat. Looks like it'd be a fun challenge, especially at night.
So thank you again, Motion Madmoth, for your submission. So the video starts. This is Mad Assistant's builds. They made their build in the Meteora area. You could see how just massive it is from the outside. I think they do a good job of changing altitude in this build.
Yeah, well, I like that they use the height to store the chests.
This is one of the zones in the game where you do have those natural golem spawns. I think it's nice to have sort of that danger within it.
It was interesting how they didn't cut the trees down, or maybe they grew back, but that was pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about the trees kind of adding to the confusion or the maze portion of it when you have to get around them. I think you get a full set of armor and exploring the whole thing.
That would be pretty enticing to play, especially if you were inviting a friend to play with you and they didn't have like that high set of armor yet. Mm-hmm. That would be pretty rewarding, so I like that. That looks like it'd be a fun map as well.
All right, thank you again to Mad Assistant for your build. So this is a build from Leighsbian and Sugy. I think this is one of the most intimidating entrances of any build I've seen. I would be very scared to enter in this massive hall. There is 2 sections of this video where we have this one which sort of feels like a hedge maze, and then it feels like one of those mirror rooms. It's not, obviously, but it feels that way, and how it feels disorienting with all the archways. Another cool thing about it is they got really creative with the obstacles here.
And I like how you had to crouch to get through some places.
I think very engaging and different. It was nice to see, as well as these sort of holes in the floor.
Use those wedge pieces to make a lot of like sharp, pointy things.
They've also done the thing. I think all 3 of them, maybe wasn't shown in the last one, had used taxidermy animals to sort of indicate when you might encounter a bad guy. And then this is a really cool part to me, where I think got really creative with combining the different challenges.
I like the high beam with the skill you have to move through places, and it definitely felt like there was a lot of danger.
And so this is the exit room towards the final challenge, which is you have to defeat the golem in the central region. You know, the room where the dragon sits, and they're sitting on all their treasure up here at the top. I liked the drama of the treasure at the end as well. I think that was a nice touch. So this one felt like the most comprehensive to me.
Very nice. I mean, I guess it was probably my favorite because pretty big. Plus, at the end, the having to battle the golem right at the end, I think was pretty cool. And then you end with, I don't know, must have taken some time to get all those loot bags in that one spot, but
yeah,
thought that was pretty cool at the end there.
And I agree. I would say this one is the Temple Trackers episode 3 winner. You would agree, Nathan?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, I would enjoy playing all of them. They all look really cool, but definitely the last one I think would be the one that looks the most exciting to me.
Is there any other things you wanted to say before we close out?
No, I just want to say thanks for everyone for sharing the mazes, making some cool mazes. I always enjoy seeing what everyone comes up with.
So thanks again to our 2 builders, Leighsbian and Sugy, for your Forbidden Labyrinth. It looks super cool. I'm excited to go play it myself. For this episode, they will get the usual rewards of a message in the main menus to check out what they had to say there. And they will also be joining the Hall of Hestia in our Discord, which is an honorary title for our coolest builders. Before we go, I wanted to visit Nathan's build, which was the reason I invited him to participate in this episode. He made this funny little place that I'm going to show you.
Well, I wanted to make just a fun, quick labyrinth. So I made this, it's kind of for the young Spartans. So the idea is that you have to slowly get through all these pillows and then climb up these pillow sort of staircase and get around and get to the inside. And then, of course, once you get inside, the reward is the bunny who's snatching some pillows in there or getting comfy.
You're getting comfy.
He's got those eyes, though. He's got those eyes. If you look at
They're
him.
very intimidating in the picture you sent.
Yep. Mysterious.
If you would like to participate in the next challenge, check out the Steam News Hub and our Discord for more information. It should be live now, and that next episode will be coming to you towards the end of the month. Thanks again, Defiers, and keep your eye out for more development updates. Happy gaming and happy October!